Hello everyone, my name is Sentaks. I'm a developer with the Core Projects team. Today I'll be doing a video showing you a development version of our wallet, but you'll get to see some of the technology that we're putting into this wallet. We're very excited. We know the community is excited. I am grateful to be a part of this community. You may have seen me posting on Bitcoin Talk under Sentaks. I'm just grateful for all of you out there, and I'm very excited to show you what we've done with this wallet. Now let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start up the developer version of the wallet. So when this wallet is released, of course, you'll have packages that you can download for your operating system. You won't have to go into terminal and type it in necessarily. But today, since we're working with the development wallet, I'm going to go ahead and launch it from the terminal. Okay. So this is the overview of the wallet. This is what we have so far. Now keep in mind, as we go through this, not everything you see in the wallet will be released with the first release. We want to make sure before we put anything out to the public, to our community, that everything we have done it has been fully hashed out. We want to get rid of any bugs, anything that could go wrong, right? But you will get a preview of everything that we will have in our wallet. I say everything, right? But just keep in mind that the Core Projects team, we are very, very focused and committed to this wallet, but we also have many other different technologies and things going on in the background. So just this is a great achievement, this wallet so far, but keep in mind that it's just the tip of the iceberg. We're just showing you what we want to put out so far. So just keep that in mind as we go through here. There are many, many more exciting things to come. The first release will have everything you see here, all of the same functionality that you see, except the Pbx phone and the Tor Web Browser. So let's take a look at the wallet. This is a standard looking wallet, right? You've probably seen something like this before, but we've added much more functionality that you normally would not have. I would like to start with the Tor Web Browser. We're holding this off until a later release, but this is a very important part of the wallet. Core is very security minded. We want to stay private. Tor is a secure and private way to browse the internet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Tor Web Browser. So whereas normally you would have some setup to get on the Tor network to anonymize your internet activity, with the wallet, you can click on the web browser button and you have a Tor web browser built in right here. So let's go ahead and do some browsing. I'm going to go to duckduckgo.com. We don't use Google at Core because they tend to track your information. We're opposed to that. And then we could see Bitcoin Talk. So what this is doing is, instead of going directly to DuckDuckGo, or instead of directly to bitcointalk.org, it's going through a lot of different addresses and anonymizing your address. So the servers do not know that you are the one connecting to them. And all of that work anonymizing, it might not necessarily be the fastest experience to browse through Tor, but you can sleep safe at night when you're using the Tor network. So just wanted to go over a quick view of the Tor browser. And again, this will not be in the first release, but we are looking forward to getting it out in subsequent releases of our wallet. Okay, back on the overview tab, we have our available balance, our pending balance, immature balance, and our staking balance. Then we have our total core. So this will give you an idea of where your core is at and what it is doing. Below that, we have the obfuscation section. The way you can think about obfuscation is it uses network resources to mix up your coins. It's important for anonymity because it is harder to tell that those coins belong to you when you perform obfuscation. the right hand side, we have our recent transactions. You can see MN, it's because right now we're using a master node for this wallet. It's running, and you can see we're getting core from the master node. Moving on to the send tab. Send tab is where you can send core to other people that have the wallet, or you can send it to an exchange. You'd put the payable address in here. It's the core address you're sending your payment to. And then the label, you can put a label in for the address, and it will add it to the list of used addresses, so you don't have to enter the wallet address you're sending to every time. You can label it. For instance, you could put Pbx Exchange, and you can have your Pbx address there for your core wallet with them, and you can easily send core to Pbx without having to type in the address every time. Alright, this is the receive tab. So this is where you can see your received payments. So this is, transactions that we have sent to this particular wallet from other ones. The transactions tab will show you everything. So here's where you see your mine transactions, your masternode transactions, your stake transactions. Onto the masternodes tab. Here you can see we have 3 masternodes set up on our testnet, and you can see information about them and the onion address. So again, you're not getting an IP address, you're getting an onion address, because in the background the wallet actually works through the Tor network, just like we saw earlier with the web browser using Tor. There's a lot of anonymity there because you're not seeing actual IP addresses. So in this case, we can see onion addresses of the masternode. Instead, so we really don't know who they are, right? So our folks that will be setting up masternodes in the community can sleep sound at night knowing that their IP address will not be out to the public. Moving on to the Blockchain Explorer. The Blockchain Explorer is where you can look at specific blocks within Core. So if we look at the bottom right hand side of the wallet, you can hover over the check mark and you can see which block we're on in the blockchain. In this case, we're on 3,690 as of right now, and you can see that's what our Blockchain Explorer is showing. If we want to go back in time and look at previous blocks, we can, or you can type the block number you would like to look at right here in the top and hit search. Let's go to 3,000, and you can put that there, and it will show you that block and the transactions that occurred with that block. If you click on the hash for one of the transactions, you can get more information about the inputs and outputs of the transactions for that block. The next thing we'll look at is the trading window. The trading window links directly with Pbx, and you can set up an API key on Pbx that you can use within this wallet and connect directly to Pbx. I'll explain that a little bit more in just a moment, but essentially the important part about this is you can actually set up an account with Pbx from another location. For instance, you can go to a public library and set up a Pbx account, okay? No one would know that it was you that went in and set up that account. Then you can get your API keys, come back to your wallet, and enter them here in the settings tab. And what that will do is it will link your wallet to Pbx. To show you what that would look like getting your API key, essentially you would go to Pbx and you would go to your settings tab, which I'm already on here. And once you're on your settings tab, you would click on the API keys link. I'm not going to click on mine because you should keep your API keys and your secret key that it will give you once you generate on the API keys page. You should keep those private. You should not share those. Once you have them, you would enter your API key, your secret key, and hit update API keys, and that will successfully link your wallet to the Pbx exchange. So let's go through some of the tabs on the trading window. Here we have our order book, and this is exactly what you'll see in Bittrex. Your market history, your open orders. I don't have any at the moment. Your trade history. I haven't traded yet. You can buy core, and you can sell core. The balance tab will show you your core balance on Bittrex. And then keep in mind, taking a look at this, this is the development wallet, so we do have a little bit of polishing that needs to be done, but you can generate your core deposit address. You can see it here, it overlaps right now in the dev wallet with that title, but you can still select it and copy it out. So with the release, that will be fixed, of course. Convert core, that gives you the option of entering an amount of core and seeing how much that is in US dollars and BTC. Also, side note, at the bottom you can see the current BTC USD price and the current core USD price. We have this ticker here at the bottom to show you that. So let's take a look at the, we'll go back to the sell tab, and I'll go ahead and sell 2 core, and let's do the last ask here, and you can do your order type, and we'll sell the core. The last tab we'd like to look at here is our Pbx Phone Tab. So this tab is where we are working on setting up the Pbx phone. You will be able to add a contact and call them through an encrypted VoIP and speak with them. So again, this is not going to be in the first release, but it will be something that will come out in subsequent releases. And really, it's a private way to talk to someone. More and more these days, our privacy is being invaded. So this is a great way to connect with someone and speak with them and know that it is not being monitored in any way, and it's completely private. Nobody can tell who you're calling. Nobody can tell who you're receiving calls from. So it's a really great service that sets Core apart. We have tested the phone in both directions, incoming and outgoing. Everything is functioning. We just want to get all of the bugs out first before we release. Back up to the overview tab. Just the only thing that I wanted to touch on that wasn't mentioned in this video is we do have a few things here. We have miner threads. This is for mining. In the beginning of the coin, we will have a mining period to secure the blockchain, but we will transition to a 100% proof of stake model after that period is over. And then we have our opacity. So this is great because you can turn down the opacity of the wallet. Let's move it straight to 50. And say you want to trade on Bittrex, or maybe you're not using Bittrex. If you're trading on Bittrex, you could use this wallet, right? If you want to trade somewhere else, you know, but you want to keep an eye on your core wallet, you can turn the opacity down so that way you can kind of see it here, but then put things behind it. So that's just a neat function we really liked and we implemented. Let's go back up to 100. Great, so this is the development wallet again. We are working to get this out. The first release will be coming out soon. I hope you really enjoyed the video and understand that we are working hard to keep your identity private. I will post links below to our Bitcoin Talk thread, also to our core.life website. Everybody please visit, post, take a look. We would love to have you as part of the community if you're not currently. And thank you for watching this video. Again, I am Sentaks with the Core Projects team. Hope you enjoyed the video.